So, I was tired of you guys judging me. So, we've got the Loki Doki mug. And it has tea in it. Please don't spill it on my laptop. Trust me, that's tea. Ooh, I'm joking. In a parallel universe, West Ham United decided that Slaven Bilic wasn't the right man to lead West Ham to glory at the London Stadium. Instead, they chose this man. Hi there, my name is JNO. What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of the West Ham World, and we're coming straight back in after a game against AS Monaco and QPR. Both of those games we won 2-1 at home. We now have a game against Brentford at home before we have the second leg against AS Monaco. Win this and we're in the quarter-finals. But before we get into the episode today, I just want to point you to my first FM Scout video for FM 2017. Yes, I'm kind of back as part of the team, just helping the guys out when I can, when it is needed. I'm still going to be trying to do Monday to Friday on JNO FM, and JNO United is still going, taking a lot on my plate, but let's get into the episode. So league table wise, we're sitting at 9th on 42 points. We have a couple of teams just 1 or 2 points above us. If we get enough wins in the next couple of fixtures, we could be back up to the top 6th. Bournemouth are doing really well at 5th. But we're also only 2 points ahead of Watford, so we could drop back down to 10th. We do have a bit of a gap between us and 11th though. But ideally, we need to be winning this game against Brentford, who are in 13th at the moment on 29 points. As you can see, I've also changed the skin. We have gone with the higher tempo skin. I saw it on Teach FM's video. I quite like the look of it. So we've gone with that as our skin. Kind of just makes everything look a little bit nicer. Okay, so we're going into this game with the 4-3-1-2. We may change the formation over pre-season, but we're going to stick with it for the rest of this season. And we're starting with Rajkovic in goal, Cresswell and Byram as the two wing-backs, Riedewald and Oxford as the centre-backs, with Van Ginkel, Ozan Tufan and Tillemans as the three-man midfield, and Samuelson is just behind Luan and Mark Anderson. Yes, we are playing a slightly weaker side because of the AS Monaco fixture coming up. Hopefully this side can still get us a win at the London Stadium. Okay, so we kick things off as I have some more tea. I'm really not used to drinking tea. It's not that I don't like tea, it's just that I prefer coffee. Although this is some good tea. It may just be that I have missed it in my life, so this first cup of tea is going to taste golden. My brain is so bad, I actually thought of golden showers as soon as I said golden. Just think of Golden FM or something. Like, there's so many things you could think of when you say the word golden. I apologise if my daughter is crying in the background, but I have to record this now because we are babysitting a 6-week-old later. We've just been asked, so I've just had to rush in here and record. Quickly made myself a cup of tea, quickly got myself some cake, and quickly Luan runs through. Can he get a cross in? He's held the ball up, waiting for support. Byram into Tillemans. Oh, it's saved. It is saved on the line. Great play there by Luan, waiting for the support. The cross wasn't great, but it dropped to Byram, who played it off to Tillemans. Unfortunately, he couldn't put the chance away. And recently, the first halves in all my games have been really boring. So another thing I have noticed on Teach FM's Fergie way is that he likes to take the pressure off his youngsters, which has just worked on Mark Anderson. It hasn't really done anything with Martin Samuelson though, but he has played a lot of games for us recently, so maybe he doesn't consider himself someone that needs to relax and have the pressure taken off. As we kick off this second half, this is the type of game we need to be winning, especially at home, because this is how we are dropping behind all the front runners in the league, is when we don't pick up points in games like this. And how has Hogan gone through? At least the shot was timid at best. Okay, so Rajkovic has now played it out wide to Cresswell, who plays it forward to Van Ginkel, into Samuelson, through to Luan. Oh, Luan's literally skimmed the net with his shot there. We've had 13 shots and only got 4 of them on target, which is a bit poor, if I'm honest. We're going to take Oxford off because I do not want to risk the red card. Luan has been a bit shocking, so we're going to take him off for Egerstein. And Egerstein, you need to prove yourself to me, because you have not been the signing I was hoping you would be. And we're going to do a cheeky team talk. Going to passionately show some passion. Cheeky can't concentrate. How about some passionate passion? Sounds like a weird ass cocktail. Okay, the time is just going by and nothing is happening. We're going to chuck Will Hughes just behind the strikers because it's Will Hughes on fire. Hopefully. And now we want them to get creative and create something, for God's sake. This is not good though. Matalin Niles got through there, but Rajkovic saves it at his near post. Definitely not what I want to be seeing. After all the pressure we've had, not that we've had many highlights from it, we should not be losing this game. We should be winning this game, but definitely do not lose this game. What a boring ass game. These cups of teas that everyone was raving about, they do absolutely nothing. I bought a cup of tea in a Loki Doki mug. That should be a win, surely. That's a win-win for everyone. I suppose at least a point's a point. And as long as our goal difference stays above Watford, even with their game in hand, we should still remain 9th. But it's 9th. Just doesn't feel good. Not after last season. So, Rui Melo Cordero is not my favourite person. The board wish to hold a meeting with you regarding your position at the club, but your performances haven't been good enough and your position is under serious threat. Failure to attend the meeting will result in the board terminating your contract with the club. I'm the one that got you in the Champs League. I know it's not quite Claudio Ranieri, but come on, mate. Alright, so we attend our meeting. We are not happy with your current performance, and considering your position at the club, we'd like to know why you think the team have performed so badly. We're 9th. Chill out. Have we had a difficult run of games recently? Or am I going to go with injuries? We've had a lot of injuries. Wow. I think we've had a lot of injuries, so screw you. Okay, so there we go. I went with the upheaval comment, saying the club doesn't need any upheaval. And they said, we'll give you some more time, but we expect to see you pick up 9 points in the next 5 games. So 9 points out of 15. 3 wins out of 5. Can I be that cheeky? I don't think so. I think if it was the last board, maybe. Now, let's have a look at the fixture list to see if 9 points is easily attainable. We've got Everton, Man U, Newcastle, Stoke and Palace. If I don't get 9 points in those games, I would be disappointed myself. So, we've only got 2 home games in that though. So what we will do is after this Monaco game, we will come back around this Newcastle, Stoke, Palace period just to see if I actually keep my job. So with my job currently under review, we're going into this AS Monaco second leg tie in the Champions League first round knockout. We are away. We need to just make sure we score an away goal would be good, and a draw or a win will of course see us through. We can also go through as long as we're only 1 goal behind them and we score more away goals, or 2-1 to Monaco will take it to penalties. I can't believe they've got my job under review after everything I've done for them. I suppose it doesn't help that according to them I haven't made a big signing, but a lot of the players they think are big signings don't want to come to West Ham yet. Give me time, God. Okay, so this is big. This is a big fixture for us. Hopefully, we can pick something out of this. Ozan Tufan is playing. I've not gone over the lineup with you guys. I apologise about that. We've got Gibbs and Byram with Rajkovic in goal as usual. We've got Keane and Oxford, I believe. Rajkovic with a great save there. Then we've got Ozan Tufan, Van Ginkel and Will Hughes. We've got Samuelson behind Egerstein and Berahino. No idea why I didn't go over the lineup. Just nerves, I guess. Me thinking about my job and its safety, and I didn't even go over the lineup with you guys as Will Hughes has it. Plus as it's Van Ginkel. Van Ginkel can have a shot. What a strike, Van Ginkel. And they want to fire me when I brought in Van Ginkel. Super Van Ginkel. What a finish. That is our away goal as well. But let's have a look at this in the highlights. This could be goal of the season worthy. Hughes plays it into Van Ginkel. They don't close him down quick enough, so Van Ginkel goes, you know what? Oh, it hit a player's head. That's disappointing. See, that's why sometimes I prefer the 2D view. Everything looks really good in 2D. Then when you see it in 3D, you're a bit like, oh, that was disappointing. Anyway, Rajkovic really should have caught that ball there. It's crossed in now, back post. It's going all over the place. It's going back and forward across our goal. Fortunately, it's not gone in. But yeah, very risky times there for us for a second there. It's dropped to Van Ginkel, and it's 2. Van Ginkel, you are my hero. I praised his form, and he said, I don't think I'm playing that well. So his morale right now is actually quite poor. But Van Ginkel, you just underrate yourself, I think, as well as other people underrating you. 2-0 up now. Now this is where we kind of usually like start conceding, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Van Ginkel plays it to Egerstein now, to Berahino, plays it through to Samuelson. Samuelson finish. Are my boys turning up for me? Are they sending a message to the chairman going, oi, this man JNO has managed to form us into this type of squad. Berahino with a great ball through there. Since Berahino's come back, we've started to score goals. I know we didn't in the Brentford game, but I didn't play Berahino, so... Alright, Monaco now with a cross into the box. It's going to drop to Lamar, player we've been trying to get. Rajkovic can only palm it against the post. Surely we're not going to bottle job it from 3-0 up. We have plenty of men behind the ball there, and Rajkovic just can't quite palm it wide. Don't bottle job it. Don't make me put a bottle job on YouTube. I've already done a bottle job on the AFC Wimbledon Return to Glory. I do not... Oh, Hughes, you should have put that away. I know it was awkward, but that should have been in the back of the net. Okay, we're going in at half-time, 3-1 up. And I'm going to warn them against being complacent. Man, Van Ginkel just isn't on the same page as me recently. Can't rescue it from him either. Alright, so only Van Ginkel seems confused and demotivated. I could take him off now, but he's the one that scored me 2 goals, so that seems like a backwards arse, shoot yourself in the foot kind of thing to do. So we've now got the ball again at kickoff, and we just have to make sure that we don't concede 3 goals pretty much. Okay, Byram is throwing it into Ozan Tufan, back to Byram, inside to Samuelson. Samuelson looks for Van Ginkel through. Van Ginkel, that's just greedy. One pass to Berahino, and Berahino would have had an easier finish. I mean, I suppose you can't blame him when he's scored 2 goals already, but just a simple ball through there, and we would have been 4-1 up. Tufan, you can come off now. We're going to put Riederwald in that defensive midfield slot. He should be very defensively solid in that role. We are dominating this game against Monaco, but Matinho scored a screamer last episode and has started this playoff here for Monaco. Monaco are running at us now. Fortunately, the shot is weak and Rajkovic can quite easily catch that into his hands. Now, hopefully, we're about to win this ball here because I don't want to see another Monaco attack. Because I'm still of the belief that we can throw this away. Lamar with great control there to Berardi, over the top to Costa. Can my defence catch up with him? He's played it out wide to... I'm not even going to try and say that, not while I'm speaking quickly. Diego Costa's through and Rajkovic has made the save. Time for team talk. We want to tighten up. You watch, last time I said tighten up, we conceded. Hughes with a good header out there, that's fine. We'll do that all day. And we'll make a substitution. And we're going to take off Egerstein for Anderson. Would have been Klaassen, but he's not match sharp yet. Alright, we've given Mark Anderson some calming words. Matinho with the cross. Can we get it headed clear? It is headed clear, but it falls to Mbappe. I think that's how you say it. Rajkovic with another save. Come on, Rajkovic. We haven't seen an amazing performance from you recently, so now would be as good a time as any to put one in. And we're now going to go instructions, and we want to retain possession, because if we have the ball, they cannot score. At least that's the theory. A lot of my theories never pan out in Football Manager, but And then, shall we make a final substitution? Van Ginkel's on a 68. I do not want him getting injured. So we're going to let Tillemans come on. And all we got to do is hold out for 10 minutes. And we are through to the quarterfinals, if we keep our job of course, of the Champions League. And there it is, full time, 3-1 away. Even better than our 2-1 victory at home. Great way to finish this episode. It's just a real big downer that for some reason my board are not happy with what I'm achieving. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in as always. As I've said, we'll come back in around the end of that 5-game period where I need to pick up 9 points out of 15, 3 wins out of 5, or my job could be at risk. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe if you're new, hit that like button, it's always appreciated to show the love. I've been JNO, you guys have been awesome, but my board are dickheads.